hockey welcome you live to the gymnasium at Pike High School in Indianapolis, Indiana, where the Pike Red Devils host the Center Grove Trojans. Hello everybody, my name is Drew Cordes, and this Pike team is coming off a massive victory last Friday against 21st Century Charter and look to continue to build momentum here in the middle of December, and right now they stand at 4-1. Meanwhile, for the Trojans, they stand at 2-2 and are looking to pick up a massive upset victory here today. So we are moments away from player introductions, so let's send it down for our national anthem. Now let's take a look at this visiting Trojan team. They are undersized compared to Pike, with their tallest players coming in Griffin Kesenberry and Grant Aaron, both at 6'6", but they have a veteran head coach in Zach Kahn. If you're a longtime Butler fan, you may recognize Zach Kahn's name. He was on those back-to-back Final Four teams in 2010 and 2011. But look for this Trojan team tonight to play quick, to play small ball, to catch Pike off guard, because that is what they're going to have to do tonight if they want to take care of business here against arguably a top 10 team, if not higher, in the state of Indiana. So right now, let's send it back down to our brand new video boards, where we have a new hype video that is produced by Pike's very own Jeff Teague. Such a great addition to this gymnasium that has produced such great basketball in the state of Indiana for many, many years. Now let's take a look at this Pike team. They are led by assistant coaches Phil Collins and Lou Hogan, and of course, at the helm is Pike alum and NBA former All-Star Jeff Teague. Now taking a look at the players, they have weapons all over the court, specifically the 6'11" junior forward Isaiah Hill. And there are rumblings and whispers that there are scouts here in the building tonight, representatives from Indiana University and Kentucky, taking a look at these players here across the board, Isaiah Hill being one of them, and other multiple players like the young Landon Lampley, Kenneth Lampley. So maybe a little bit of added pressure here tonight in Pike's Gymnasium, but nonetheless, we are ready for tip. Pike being at 4-1 again with that one loss coming to one of the best teams, if not the best team in the state of Wisconsin, where the Knipple family, if you remember Con Knipple, he was a Duke player and now he is in the NBA, but that Knipple family has 3 players on that roster in Wisconsin, and Pike took them to overtime. Arguably the best team in Wisconsin was taken to overtime by this Pike team, so they do not back down from a challenge. And they'll have one here today with Center Grove driving on the other side of the city for this one, and we are underway. It'll be Davis to bring up the ball. Over to Macon. Down low to Brennan Dokes. Up goes up high, and for Hill. Men at the rim, though, didn't get that one to go. Now in the fast break are the Trojans. South with it now. Passing over to the top of the key. Gives it back to Alvey. Alvey with it now, guarded by Davis. Ball's with Xavier Laney. Now back to Clint South. Down to Kiesenberry, down low, backdoor cut, and good. Xavier Laney, the 6'3" junior, getting the first basket of the game. Those are the little things that they're going to have to do to mess up this Pike team tonight, the backdoor cuts. But now Pike with the ball, gives it over to Jahari Miller, the 6'3" junior guard. Working on down low, over to the corner. Gets doubled, has to get rid of it back to Miller. The Trojans are loving this defense that they're seeing from this team, playing straight up man-to-man. Ball now over to TJ Davis, the 5'7" senior guard. Throws it over to Dokes, now Miller a 3. That one's a bit long, rebounded by Braden Goodpaster. South with it now, guarded by Macon. Over to Goodpaster, now gave it back to South. Laney with it, and almost threw it away, but it's tipped by Macon. It'll stay here, Trojans basketball. 6:18 left here in the first quarter early on. Pike still looking for that first bucket. Center Grove looking to build an early lead here and apply just some extra pressure to this Pike team. Controlling the ball was Alvey, but now handed it off to Baxter. Now down low again, back to Alvey. Guarded by the 6'11" Isaiah Hill. Ball's with Baxter again, guarded by Dokes. Good defensive possession here by Pike again. No shot clock here in the state of Indiana for high school ball, but now a 3 for Center Grove. That one just misses. Rebound by Dokes. Miller with the ball. Ball loose on the floor, but a tip gave it back to Dokes, and he gets stuffed from behind. Trojans with the ball now. Grayson Alvey, the 6'2" sophomore, with it. Now goes back door, tipped up in the air by Macon. Trojans basketball. 5:23 now left here in the first quarter. Pike off to a slow start, but give credit to Center Grove's defense. Head coach Zach Collins having them play straight up, trying to just out-physical this big Pike team. In the corner down low with an open shot, didn't take it, passed it back out to South. Ball now over to Laney. Baxter. Now in the corner for a 3. Laney's good. A quick 5-0 lead here at Pike. 4:50 left here in the first quarter. Macon controlling now, and Pike will take an early timeout. Head coach Jeff Teague not liking what he is seeing from his team. Wants to regroup, settle down, Plenty of time is still left here in the first quarter, and we'd like to tell you that this evening's stream is brought to you by the students and staff of Pike High School's RDTV media production class, which gives students the opportunity to have real-world, hands-on experiences with support from the MSD of Pike Township's IT department. So one thing I saw with Pike's offense early on is they were running Hill up top at the point. I think right now, if you are Isaiah Hill, you got to get down low. You got to work because you're going to draw doubles on this smaller Center Grove team, which just creates open passes. So maybe we'll see if that's what Jeff Teague told his players here in the timeout. It will be Pike basketball. 4:43 left in the first quarter. Inbounded to Davis. Now a quick three by Dokes. That one's no good. And rebounded by the Trojans. Trying to push the tempo now. We'll have to slow it down. But it's South now with the ball guarded by Macon. Over to Baxter. Now it's Braden Goodpaster with it. Throws it over to Baxter. Center Grove has not had much here in this offensive possession. South now driving low on Macon, gets stuff from behind by Hill. Now Pike trying to push the ball. It's Davis pushing off and will be called for the offensive foul. A lot of emotion here early on by this Trojans team. They like that call. Just trying to frustrate this Pike team. Right now, Dokes will come out of the game for Bo Washington. Bo is Colin Washington's nickname. Learned that here not too long ago, but right now, the layup was up and no good by Alvey. Miller now driving low, gets stuffed, but a foul called. Gabriel Baxter, the 6'3" senior, committed the foul there. And Pike will have a grand opportunity to put their first points up in the game. Now, we kind of saw them get off to a slow start against 21st Century Charter, and then after that first quarter, it was just an offensive explosion, scoring around 90 points in that game. That was one of the better performances from this team so far this year, as Miller made his first free throw, getting the first points on the board for the Red Devils. 3:27 left in the first quarter as the second one is good. Alvey now over to Baxter. Gets it over to Laney. Now in the corner three. It's South is good. Moving the ball is the Center Grove Trojans, and it's working out for them so far. It was Bo Washington with it, and he gets it again over to Miller. Guarded by South, finally getting it down low to Hill. Now for a three, it's Washington. That one's no good off the front rim. Alvey brings it up now. Goodpaster with it now, guarded by Hill. Baxter has it. Looking for a pass lane to open, but throws it away. And now fast break for the Red Devils, and layup is good. The 6' senior guard, Ian Macon, getting the first field goal in for the Red Devils. 2:20 left here in the first quarter. Ball in the hands of Alvey, gives it over to Baxter. Ball now in the hands of Xavier Laney, guarded by Hill. Thought about a shot, but you're not going to win those with the 6'11" junior down there, Isaiah Hill. Now ball back out to South. Dribbling around, ball gets tipped. No harm, no foul in the hands of Laney. Back door, that one is good off the backboard. Braden Goodpaster cuts back door on Isaiah Hill, and now Macon driving down low, goes up and doesn't get it. Fighting for the rebound, taken away by the Trojans. Xavier Laney making such an impact here early on this Pike team. Foul gets called on the floor with 1:18 left in the first quarter. Ball gets inbounded to Jude Owen, the 6'5" senior forward. But South had it, and now it's over to Baxter. Back to Owen. Hill with a diving play kept that one alive. And now Pike in transition, a three. That one's no good off the right side of the rim. Now in transition, it's the Trojans going up and under, no good. Rebound Miller. Pushing the ball again, now Bo Washington going down low, trying to get it to Hill. And gets called for a push-off. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Center Grove leads the Pike Red Devils 10-4. Now some substitutions made by Zach Hahn. Ball inbounded up top to Hill. Now it's in the hands of Washington. Over to Woods for a three. That one's no good. But ball will stay here off the tip. Pike has taken a good amount of threes, but is yet to convert on one. Eventually, they got to start falling, or they're going to be in some trouble here. Now Hill takes one. That one's long. Taken away by the Trojans. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. In the hands of Gabriel Baxter. Now in the hands of Laney, guarded by Miller, over to Owen. Baxter again, Owen rolls to the corner, doesn't take the shot. Now they're passing the ball around, Owen has it. Ball is up, no good. So Center Grove, so far coming into Pike, trying to cause some chaos here on Pike's court. We'll step away for a moment, we'll be right back for the second quarter. The MSD of Pike Township is the proud home of the 2025 Indiana Teacher of the Year, Graciela Miranda. Mrs. Miranda teaches English language learners and serves as a department chair at Pike High School. So the Trojans so far being efficient on offense and defense, more specifically on defense, and Pike still looking to make a three, and they've only had one actual field goal here so far. Foul called on the floor early on Bobby Thomas, the junior dual athlete player here at Pike. Alvey to inbound for the Trojans. Gets it into Baxter. Guarded by Kenneth Lampley III. Now, Alvey guarded by Landon Lampley. Ball now in the hands of Owen. Guarded by Dokes. Now backdoor inside for a three in the corner, doesn't take it, gets everyone jumping. Now down low to Baxter, that one's no good, rebounded by Dokes. Now in the hands of Bobby Thomas, trying to push the tempo, goes up for the layup and good. It's the speed and the transition offense by Pike that works so well for them against 21st Century Charter. Now another cutback door, trying to get it down to Alvey, just out of reach. Now looking at the Lampleys, Kenneth Lampley and Landon Lampley, they were such a big impact against 21st Century Charter. We did not see them really, if at all, in the first quarter. So now look for them to be a huge impact with their size, both standing at 6'6". Landon Lampley drawing a double, almost gets it taken away and does. Got caught in the corner, now Clint South with it in transition, gets slowed down. Ball in the hands of Alvey, going down low and up and no good off the side of the rim. Ball still in the air, rebounded by Dokes. Bo Washington with it now. In the hands of Landon Lampley, kept alive by Bobby Thomas. Washington with it going towards the middle, loses it, but a foul called. And Center Grove's bench can't believe it. Xavier Laney gets called on the foul. 6:05 left here in the second quarter, still early on. Only points of the quarter was a transition layup for Pike. Ball inbounded to Miller. Over to Kenneth Lampley. Trying to back down, going down low and up and off the rim, no good. Those are the looks that this oversized team of Pike should be looking for here all game. They don't need to force up a lot of shots. They got to take their medicine. There's a steal now by Pike. They don't have numbers to push. Miller now gives it over to Landon Lampley, a three. That one's long off the backboard. Second chance is good. Bo Washington cuts this game down to 2. 5:30 left in the second quarter. Another almost steal by Miller. Now in the hands of Alvey. Cuts baseline, throws it out to the corner. Ball now in the hands of Grant Aaron, and there'll be a timeout by Zach Kahn and the Trojans. And are you a friend or a family member interested in becoming a Pike employee? We post all of our MSDF Pike Township job vacancies on our website at msdpike.org. If you're interested in working with wonderful children and a great school system in the most incredible community around, check it out. So if you joined us on Friday, you saw a very high-scoring affair with a lot of offense, a lot of transition offense. And so far today, you're just not getting that. You're going to see this game won in the trenches today. It's going to be physical. There's going to be some emotion involved with it. Center Grove really looking for a key win. Pike looking to keep building on this momentum that they have. So you take a look there at Zach Kahn and his team. It will be Trojan basketball. Grayson Alvey to inbound. Goodpaster had it, but gives it to Baxter. Clock now at 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Ball forced out and almost stolen now on the floor. We should get a jump ball, and we will. possession arrow is in favor of Pike. And after being on the bench for not very long, in comes in Isaiah Hill for Brennan Dokes. Jahari Miller takes it up, guarded by Alvey. Now in the corner for a three. That one hits nothing. Kenneth Lampley III attempting his first three of the game. That one's no good. Baxter with it now, guarded by Hill. Gets it in the middle, gets everyone jumping. That one's no good. Kept alive for the second chance. And there will be a very delayed goaltending called on Landon Lampley. Macon will come in the game for Landon Lampley. So basket will count. 12-8 is the score. Miller with a quick three, and good. Pike's first three of the game. They're gonna need some more of those if they really want to build some momentum here in this first half. And really just keep Center Grove at arm's length, keep them as far away as possible. But right now with it is Reese Oliver. Had nothing, got it out to Goodpaster, now in the hands of Baxter. Guarded by Lampley III. Goodpaster with it, gets it over to Stark. Now in the corner, it's Alvey. Taking up so much clock as the Center Grove team playing slows. That one's tipped, almost stolen. They've taken up near a minute in this possession, and now Pike has them trapped in a corner, and they have to take another timeout. So with that timeout, we'd like to tell you that you belong in Pike. The MSD of Pike Township is excited to offer exceptional learning opportunities to all students, regardless of residency. Visit our website at msdpike.org for additional information. So if you look at this coaching matchup today, it's two very decorated players in the game of basketball. Zach Kahn, like we said earlier, was on the back-to-back Final Four teams for Butler. Didn't have much success playing as a pro, but just being on those Final Four teams at Butler, such a cool thing to have, such a cool experience, and now he can give his wisdom back to these kids, and he's done that for a while. He's been the head coach of Center Grove for many years. If you look at Jeff Teague, the former NBA player, when he came back to Pike in a couple interviews, he said he wants to give back. He wants to go back to where it all started. And now he really believes he has the team to make some noise here in the state of Indiana. And I think we just saw a glimpse of that last Friday against the Gary, Indiana 21st Century Charter team. Now 3:14 left here in the second quarter. Pike still down one. Trojan basketball still after the timeout. South gets the ball. Pressed by Ian Macon. Ball now over to Baxter. Now in the hands of Goodpaster. Now one tipped and almost taken away, but South recovers. Now ball in the hands of Braden Stark, the 6-foot guard. Thought about a three, didn't take it, but now there will be a three. That one's good. Braden Goodpaster, 6'5" forward. Hitting some big shots early are the Trojans. And now the ball in the hands of Kenneth Lampley. Gets it out to TJ Davis, driving in and up. That one's no good. Isaiah Hill wanted the foul call, didn't get it. Now in transition, it's Baxter going down low, foul. And he'll have 2 free throws. Foul on number 4, Kenneth Lampley, the third. Gabriel Baxter, the 6'3" senior. His first free throw's no good. 2:19 left in the quarter. Landon Lampley will come in for Kenneth. Baxter's second free throw hits off front rim and goes in. Now ball in the hands of Miller, almost went out of bounds, now gave it away. And the transition layup is good. Reese Oliver, a 6'3" junior, gets the lead up to 6. Now Pike still trying to play with tempo. TJ Davis a 3. That one's long, rebounded by Hill. Gets it out to Miller, a 3. That one's good. Cuts the lead down to 3, 17-14. Ball now in the hands of Oliver, going down low, up and under, and good. Davis over to Macon, driving down low, mid-range. That one's long. Ball tipped and will go in favor of the Trojans. Baxter will bring it up for the Trojans. 5-point lead here with 1:20 left in the second quarter. Guarded tightly by Landon Lampley. That ball tipped, almost taken away. Pike multiple times have had tipped balls, but they just can't corral them and get in transition. And they rely on that transition offense. They like playing with tempo, and they like playing with speed. Now ball inside, it gets blocked up front by Hill, but kept alive by the Trojans. South with it. Now driving down low, that one up and no good. Rebound Hill. In the hands of Miller, in transition to Washington, and the layup is good. Cutting the lead to 3 with under a minute left. And we've seen from the Center Grove team, they have no issue of slowing this game down. And now they're going for a little bit of a full court press. And Center Grove will use their third timeout of the quarter. Zach Hahn being very animated with his players trying to get the ball up. We would like to tell you that in Pike Township, the strong educational foundation we provide starts early at the Nathaniel Jones Early Learning Center, which serves 3- and 4-year-olds. Our youngest learners are immersed in play-based learning experiences, which contribute to their social, emotional, and academic growth. Data shows that third-grade students who attended NJELC had an 88.3% passing rate, outperforming students who did not attend NJELC, and surpassing the state average of 82.5%. So with 42 seconds left here in the second quarter, the Center Grove Trojans lead the Pike Red Devils 19-16. I'm Drew Cordes. Thank you for joining us here on the Pike High School RDTV YouTube channel. So far, we've had a defensive battle, and Center Grove has a 3-point lead, and rightfully so. They have had the edge so far in this game, being more efficient offensively, making some more threes compared to Pike, and just taking more quality shots, really taking their time to create opportunities. Now passing the ball around quickly, taken away by Landon Lampley. Euro step foul and one. It was Baxter who tried to draw the charge but didn't get his feet set. And Lampley will attempt his first free throw of the game, and with a chance to tie it here with 29 seconds left. The 6'7" sophomore. Such an impact for Jeff Teague's Red Devils. Center Grove most likely, with the way they've been playing, will hold for the final shot here in the second quarter, but with this Pike defense, you never know. They could get another transition bucket here before the end of the quarter. Trapped here at the center line, tipped, almost taken away in the hands of South, now in the hands of Alvey. Alvey cutting back door, almost kept alive by Macon. But with 16 seconds left, the clock is stopped, and it'll be Trojan basketball. Alvey to inbound. And gets it in, but it's tipped in the air, grabbed by Hill. Now Pike will have another chance to score. Macon going down low, push off, and another offensive foul called. Second one of the half. Second push-off foul, and you can kind of see just the extension of the arm. That is what kills offensive players here in the landscape of basketball nowadays. It's the extension on those push-offs that can really sell you. Now with 5 seconds remaining, clock winding down, will they get a shot off? No, they won't. Now Pike maybe with a chance. That one's way over the basket. So it's been, to describe it in one word, a gritty game here so far at Pike High School. Both teams knotted at 19. It's Center Grove Trojans heading to Pike Red Devils, looking to make some noise here in the city of Indianapolis. But again, we are tied up at 19-19, and we will see you for the second half.
I choose Pike because the schools have got a lot of diversity and they're really inclusive, and I think it provides for representation for kids like mine to see kids that look like them, and it's okay. So I think that allows for a more holistic educational experience.
Pike offers a lot of different programs, classes, and even though it's a big school, it's familiar, right? She's really made a family here, and I don't want to take her away from it. My daughter's in honors classes, so she could go anywhere academically, but I feel like Pike offers the classes that she needs, the courses that she needs, as well as the social kind of connection that she needs as well.
I am choosing to send her here because of the ranking that the school has, and she wants to play volleyball, and she wants to go to college, and she wants to be in criminal justice, and they have good reputations in all of those areas. It's just that simple. Nothing more, nothing less. I want her to get a good education.
High school, and I couldn't think of a better choice. It's got to be Pike.
So we're choosing Pike specifically for her because her goal in the future is something like cosmetology or something along those lines. So we feel like Pike will give her a leg up and a cheaper way into that industry and help prepare her for her future better.
Because it has more of a family atmosphere than a lot of other public schools.
The whole family is from Pike High School, so all his cousins all graduated from Pike, so we've got good things about Pike, so we're hoping to keep the tradition going.
Welcome to the audio and video production class. The day-to-day for this class changes, but the one thing we do consistently is our school's broadcast. In the morning, we have a lot going on from script writing to editing. Our main anchors are focused on writing their script. Our main anchors talk about all things school, ranging from our bookstores to our clubs hosted after school.
What's your daily routine as a main anchor? As soon as I get to class, I immediately get to writing my script with my other main anchor. Once we're done, we revise with our teacher, and then we print and put it in the teleprompter. After that, we prepare to be on camera. The most important thing is being able to have energy even on down days, because you have to deliver the news to everyone and being cooperative with your crew.
On the other side of the room, we have our sports anchors and producer who are tuned into writing their own script. On this script, you can find all things sports, ranging from our past game scores to upcoming games. Right next to our sports corner, we have Kendall, who is working on producing her daily segment of The Kendall Show. While all that is happening on the inside of the classroom, outside we have our weather team filming to produce a weather report for the day. Once everybody has their pieces filmed and edited, everyone heads to the control room or to the studio to prepare for our live broadcast. In the control room, we have 4 stations. We have our graphics operator, in which her job is to put up our on-screen visuals. We have an audio operator whose job is to control and maintain our audio levels. Up next is our technical director, whose job is to control what the audience sees as they watch our broadcast. Lastly is our director, whose job is to run the show as smoothly as possible.
Hi, I'm Tila, and I'm the director for RBTV.
What's your daily routine as a director?
My daily routine is just waiting, to be honest. I'm waiting for scripts to be done. I'm waiting for videos to be edited, so then everything can be put into our system for the live broadcast.
What's one hard part about being a director?
Time management, I think, is the most hard thing, because sometimes we'll have a lot of videos and I have to make sure I'm maintaining the time because it has to be done at a certain time for the live. So having to maintain time and letting a flow director give out cues to our main anchors is the most challenging part.
The other side to our broadcast lies downstairs in the studio, in which our teleprompter operator controls the teleprompter. This is where our camera operators work, and our floor director stands and gives instructions. That concludes a morning broadcast with the RDTV crew. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Chef Steve Putnam with Chartwells, and today we're going to be making a sweet corn chowder. Some of the items are from the Pike Red Zone Food Pantry, some of them are from your local grocery store. Let's get started. Okay, first thing we need to do is chop this onion. Now we need to chop our celery. We need to take our bacon and cut it into smaller pieces and just set it off to the side. Now we're going to thinly slice our green onion and set that off to the side. Okay, now we're going to make our roux. So the first thing we want to do is put our butter into the pan. We're going to melt that down on low heat. Now when you're making a roux, you want equal parts butter and flour. Now this is the consistency that we're looking for. Okay, so now we're going to get our pot on medium heat. And we're going to start to render our bacon. Add our onions and celery, cook that for a couple minutes. Now that our onions and celery have cooked for a couple minutes, we're going to go ahead and add our chicken stock, milk, and all our canned ingredients. Corn, cream corn, our diced potatoes, a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll let that cook for at least about 4 or 5 minutes.
Hi, my name is Kara. I'm the district's dietitian and a proud Pike grad. With this dish, you can swap the bacon for a leaner protein such as turkey bacon. You can also add additional veggies like carrots or bell peppers, fresh or frozen, to make it a little bit heartier.
So now we need to slowly add our roux to our soup. Make sure we stir it thoroughly. You want to let it cook for at least a couple minutes to make sure that flour is fully incorporated into the soup. Delicious.
Welcome back to Pike High School for the second half of the Center Grove Trojans traveling to face the Pike Red Devils. With after a score correction, Center Grove actually leads Pike by 1. So we saw a very close and tight first half. Not much scoring, not much offensive explosion, but just very clean defense overall by both teams. Center Grove has got up to an early lead and has held it for the most part of this game so far. And now right away, it's all via quick 3. That one's good. Gets the lead up to 4. Now Pike with the basketball. Miller now in the corner of 3. It's Macon. That one's short. Fighting for the rebound was Dokes. Doesn't get it. Controlled by the Trojans. Baxter has it now over to Alvey. South has it. Pike wanted to travel and they won't get it. Back to South with a 3. That one missed everything. And now Pike in transition. They are so dangerous. TJ Davis with the ball now. Gets slowed down. Gets the ball down low to Dokes. Draws a double spinning layup is good. Cuts the lead to 2 with just under 7 minutes here left in the third quarter. Ball now in the hands of Laney. Goes down low and is met by Dokes now. Play on the floor. Ball gets out. It'll be called for an over and back with the pass. Was not tipped by Pike, so it will be Pike basketball. Jeff Teague right now, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, being very animated with the refs. Not liking what the calls have been tonight. Now Dokes goes right back at it. Gets called for a foul on the floor. Foul will be on Baxter, I believe. Ball again in the hands of Dokes. Goes to work down low with the right hand, up and good. Tied game here with 6:23 left in the third. This is what we wanted to see from Pike this entire game, is go down low and go to work, because you have the size advantage and we haven't seen that. And now Pike got a little caught up defensively but recovered well. And now the pressure, and it will be Pike basketball on an offensive foul. So now Pike has gotten some momentum here in the last 90 seconds. They need to start building on it, need to build a good lead to keep Center Grove at arm's length. Jahari Miller, the 6'3" junior guard, will bring it up. Gets it down low to Hill, draws 3 guys and gets the and 1. There were 3 defenders on that play trying to get the ball away. All of them failed, and Isaiah Hill earned himself an and 1. Hill's free throw is good, now gets Pike's lead up to 3. First lead of the game for Pike. Now ball in the hands of Laney. Now it almost got stolen, bodies on the floor. Now out for a 3, doesn't take it, drives down low. Tries to kick it out, nobody home. The ref's talking and the ball will stay here. Grayson Alvey to inbound for the Trojans. Gets it out to Oliver, thought about a 3, didn't take it. Now in the hands of Baxter to the corner. Alvey met by Hill. Isaiah Hill, 6'11", but he's playing defense in this game almost like a guard. Creates a unique challenge for him. Now ball all over the place, controlled by the Trojans, brought to the middle. Pike again wants to travel, won't get it. Ball in the hands of Goodpaster, guarded by Dokes. Over to Laney. Now in the hands of Alvey. Long offensive possession here by Center Grove. We saw this so much in the first half. Now the ball in the hands of Baxter. Backing down, TJ Davis finds a wide open Braden. Good pass there for the up and under layup. Lead cut down to 1. TJ Davis with the ball, gives it to Macon, goes to the middle, left hand hook, doesn't go. Ball will be kept alive. And Jahari Miller will slow it down. 4:30 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Almost a minute possession by Center Grove on that last one. Now Dokes with a mid-range and good. Right on the elbow of the free throw line. Gets the lead back up to 3. Now Pike playing a little bit of a press. Now doubling. Alvey in the corner, almost throws it away. Now it's Laney, a corner 3. Oliver, good! And 1! Dokes came over to try and block the 3-pointer, just a little bit too much contact. And Reese Oliver, the 6'3 junior, has earned himself a 4-point play. 4:02 left on the clock, tied game now. That free throw's good. Center Grove takes the lead again by 1. Davis looking for some help. Now Dokes with the ball, gets stripped from behind, keeps it alive. Timeout, Jeff Teague. So the Red Devils need a timeout as we are just over midway here in the third quarter. We would like to tell you that, are you a friend or a family member interested in becoming a Pike employee? We post all of our MSD of Pike Township job vacancies on our website at msdpike.org. If you're interested in working with wonderful children and a great school system in the most incredible community around, check it out. If you are just joining us here in the second half, my name is Drew Cordes. We welcome you into this tight-knit battle here in Indianapolis, where the Center Grove Trojans right now lead 29-28 over Jeff Teague's Pike Red Devils. 3:52 left in the third quarter. Again, Center Grove is led by head coach Zach Hahn. Zach Hahn has had a specific game plan in this game, and is to slow the game and control it. And it has worked for them so far. And now Miller a 3 off the rebound. That one's no good. Rebounded by Oliver. Alvey with it now, gets it over to Jude Owen, back to Alvey. Good pass there, has it. Now ball got away. And from behind it's TJ Davis. And an over and back is called. It will be Pike basketball. Davis brings it up for Pike, guarded by Alvey, over to Macon. Now it's Davis open for a 3. That's good. Pike gets their lead back up to 2. Grayson Alvey with the ball. Now over to Owen. Now at the top of the key, it's good passer. Now backdoor cut, no good. Didn't corral it, it was Reese Oliver. And it will be Pike basketball. .255 left here in the third quarter. Ball in the hands of Jahari Miller. Now at the top of the key, it's Isaiah Hill. Over to Miller, screen by Hill. Driving down low and up in the corner. It's now making a 3. And that one's no good. And we will stay here. A rebounding foul by Center Grove. A push-off on Hill, I believe. Seemed to be possibly Grayson Alvey. So Pike will get another chance at it. 2:34 left on the clock. Making it inbound to Dokes, going to work with the right hand. That one's short. Offensive rebound. Going to work again now, just kicks it out to Davis. Now Hill will try down low, spinning left, gets fouled. Drew a double and smartly spun left. Did a good job there of drawing the foul, and he'll get 2 free throws. Hill's first free throw is no good. Substitutions being made by the Trojan team. Second free throw is also no good, but rebounded by Dokes. Now caught in the corner. He's got to try and get it out. And I believe a timeout will be called. Pike leads by 2 here late in the third quarter. We'll step aside for just a moment. Late here in the third quarter, Pike leads the Center Grove Trojans by 2. It will be Pike basketball. The Lampleys will be in the game. Kenneth Lampley III and Landon Lampley. Ball gets inbounded to Miller. Now in the corner, it's Aiden Woods. Back to Miller. Miller with the step back 3, and good. Pike's largest lead of the game at 5. Now Oliver driving down low on Lampley III, has nothing, almost traveled, gets it out to Baxter. Now gets it tipped and taken away. Jahari Miller in transition to Hill for the flush. I was wondering when that was going to happen. And there it is, Isaiah Hill's first flush of the game. Again, largest lead by the Red Devils at 7. Grayson Alvey with the ball. Now passes it over. Now in the hands of Baxter. In the corner, it's Alvey. Guarded by Miller. Now driving up the middle, gets stuffed at the rim by Hill, and now it gets thrown away. You can only assume that just would have been another highlight play by Isaiah Hill in transition there, unfortunately. Gave it right back to Center Grove. Those are the little mistakes that Pike can't make. Here, with 1 minute left in the third quarter, as they try and hold strong here at home. Ball now in the hands of Laney. Goes up the middle, has nothing, throws it away. Bo Washington with it for the layup, and good. Lead is now 9. Clock ticking, about to reach 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Alvey has it, is stuffed here in the backcourt. And stolen away again by Pike. Miller in transition goes up and fouled. He went for the highlight dunk. And Xavier Laney wasn't going to have any of it and picks up the foul. So it'll be 2 free throws for Jahari Miller. 22 seconds left on the clock. Looks to put the lead up to 11. First free throw bounces off the front rim and goes in. And Miller's second free throw is good. Bobby Thomas comes into the game for Miller. Pike's defense here in the last couple of minutes has been too much for Center Grove's offense, forcing multiple turnovers. And now almost forced another one, but now it's in the hands of, didn't get the dunk to go. Xavier Laney now in transition. It's Pike Woods a 3. Good. 5-point swing. Went from a highlight dunk, failed to a transition, and that effort by South almost went in. So a lot happening there in the third quarter compared to the rest of the game. I was almost unable to keep up myself. But right now it's Pike 43, Center Grove 29. We'll step away for a moment, and when we see you again, it will be time for the fourth quarter. It is time for the fourth quarter at Pike High School. Pike looking to build on the momentum here they have made early on in the season. Meanwhile, Center Grove is trying to cause some chaos here at Pike High School, pick up an upset win. But now Pike has their largest lead of the game at 14, looking to keep Center Grove as far away as possible from this lead. So Washington starts the quarter over to Woods, thought about it, didn't take it, now spinning down low, right hand up, bounces in. The lead up to 16. Ball is in the hands of Baxter. Now it's Laney. Laney, who we saw almost had that flashy dunk, but then Woods in transition after the miss made the 3. Right there fouling the floor on Kenneth Lampley the third. Ball inbounded to Goodpaster. Now in the hands of South. Bobby Thomas guarding him, almost made him lose it. Now Laney has it. Trouble with it was Braden Stark. And this Pike defense so far in the second half has just been terrific. Not giving Center Grove much of anything. Now ball in the hands of Goodpaster. Almost taken away by Thomas. Laney has it. Goodpaster guarded by Lampley the third. Now one tipped, and we'll stay here. The effort has ramped up by this Pike team. Center Grove has had long offensive possessions, and they've capitalized on those, which is why they had the early lead, and they were keeping Pike away. But now Pike, in their transition offense, has built them up this 16-point lead. Now ball almost gets away from Laney and gets called for a travel. Pike defense stands tall. Ball is inbounded to Woods, but given back to Washington. Guarded by South. Thomas has it. Over to Woods. Thomas again. Goes down low, now kicks it out to Woods. Thought about it, didn't take it. Washington down low. Right hand, no good. Rebounded by Laney. Trying to push the ball in transition and gets a free layup. Now it's Landon Lampley in transition. Stuck down on the baseline, tries to get it out, does to Woods. Now Woods goes baseline, thinks about it, doesn't take it. Lampley the third goes up for the layup and doesn't get it. Now a turnover forced by Pike in transition. Bobby Thomas goes up but stuffed. Xavier Laney says no sir at the rim. Alvey comes back into the game for Reese Oliver. Washington to inbound. Gets it into the corner, a dangerous area. Now Landon Lampley controls. Landon Lampley on the baseline, working down low, fadeaway jumper, good. Tough shot. The fadeaway from the baseline, that is not an easy shot. The 6'7" sophomore showing some versatility. Now ball in the hands of Laney. Going down low on Kenneth Lampley, trying to create separation, doesn't get it. Alvey with an out the top of the key, guarded by Washington. Almost poked it away and does. Now it's Woods in transition. He goes up for the layup, left hand is good. Lead is now up to 18. 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. Now a three is good. Gabriel Baxter picks up a three of his own, and a timeout is called on the floor. We'd like to remind you that this evening's stream is brought to you by the students and staff of Pike High School's RDTV media production class, which gives students the opportunity to have real-world, hands-on experiences with support from the MSD of Pike Township's IT department. As we look at the brand new video boards, they debuted last Friday here at Pike. In their last game, it was very exciting, such a great addition to such a historic gymnasium for high school basketball in the city of Indianapolis. As you see right there above the scoreboard, 2015 Teague. A lot of retired jerseys in this gymnasium. A lot of iconic players coming out of this high school. And right now in this roster, there's multiple that could definitely have success at the next level. Now that 2015 Teague's different from the head coach, Jeff Teague. I believe 2015 was Jeff Teague's one and only All-Star year in the NBA. Multiple interviews you can find on YouTube and how he reflected on his experiences in the NBA and the All-Star game. So much wisdom to pass on to these kids. Now it's Hill down low, kicks it out to Lampley the third for a three, up and bounces off the rim, no good. Clock nearing 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Pike leads by 15. In the hands of Alvey. Hill picks him up, trying to drive down low, nothing doing. Now ball loose, picked up by Woods. Looking for his big man, and he goes high flying, a little bit too much. But the second effort by Lampley gets flushed down. And a quick steal by Woods. Oh, and he lost his dribble. That's one he'll like to have back, and you can tell by his face. He's a little disappointed with himself. But nonetheless, lead is still at 17. And he steals it again. And a foul in transition. And he'll stay with Pike. Alvey will pick up the foul. But Aiden Woods, the 5'10 junior guard, playing with some heart and hustle out there with this 17-point lead with 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jahari Miller has it, guarded by Laney. Goes down low and up, but stuffed. Another block by Laney. Reese Oliver comes in for Grayson Alvey. Miller gets called for the traveling. Tried to get the dribble down, thought he did, but ref did not think so. So a self-inflicted error by Pike gives it right back to Center Grove. Baxter with it as the clock hits 3 minutes left in this contest. South has it, guarded by Lampley III. Ball now in the hands of Laney, going down low, trying to create separation. And now a three-pointer by Oliver and a foul. And he'll have 3 free throws after the foul by number 12, the sophomore Landon Lampley. Taking a look ahead at Pike's schedule, as the first free throw by Oliver is no good. They have a little bit of a break here for the holidays, and their next 2 games will be on the week of the 29th and 30th as they play Lake Central and Park Tudor at North Central. And then Brownsburg in the new year on January 2nd here at home. So some good contests coming up for this Pike team, and it was an emphasis to schedule good opponents and maybe a little more tougher competition here in non-conference play to really just build your team up and give them the best experience that they can as they will find themselves definitely in the playoff mix, making some noise in the regionals and sectionals. But the question is how far will they go? As that last free throw was good. Now the lead is 16. And now Lampley a 3 around the rim and no good. Foul on Kenneth Lampley, and it'll be Trojan basketball with 2:35 left on the clock. Pike just trying to hold on here. Center Grove trying to build up a little bit of a miracle comeback here with 16 points to go. Ball in the hands of Baxter, given to South. South going down low. Miller at the rim says no. Now it's Hill in transition to Washington. Tries to draw a foul, but he slipped, and the ball will stay here. Braden Stark now comes in for Clint South. Hill now out of the rebound, goes down low, trying to create separation, goes up and under. One at the end, one didn't get it. Nonetheless, free throws good. Lead back up to 18. 2 minutes exactly left on the clock. Now caught in the corner was Oliver. Now Baxter with it, guarded by Hill. Landon Lampley almost got himself a steal. And now the high layup is no good. Lampley with it now makes a good move, has it tipped, and taken away by the Trojans. Oliver in transition, Euro step, behind the back pass. A three. That one airballed, missed everything. Now in the hands of Miller. Miller going down low, ball tipped in the air, in the hands of Hill. And they'll say he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball with 1:21 left on the clock. Unfortunately, just too little too late for this Trojan team. But in the first half, they gave Pike a lot of problems. And this Center Grove team has a lot to be proud of and a lot to build on here in this game. And Pike just proved why they are a top 10 team in the state. Just playing every single minute, playing all 40 minutes, wearing down their opponent. Because even if they are missing at some point, eventually they will turn on because they just have such good depth on this team, as that one was almost tipped in by Lampley III, and he gets the rebound. Now it seems that a timeout was called on the floor with just under 1 minute left. You can assume that Jeff Teague will probably empty his bench here after the timeout. For the first time, we might see some players who haven't played today. Muna Newman Inwotica, the 6'4" senior forward, and also Timothy Smith Jr., number 11. Couple chances to see some players who don't get a lot of minutes. So with 58 seconds left on the clock, Pike will look to just tick the clock down and walk away with a win here at home before the holiday break. The Pike Red Devils will move to 5-1 so far in the year, and the Center Grove Trojans will fall to 2-3 as this is a turnover. And in transition, a layup blocked, but a foul called at the rim on number 50, Muna Newman Inwotica. So it will be free throws for Grayson Alvey, the 6'2" sophomore. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. .40 seconds and counting left in this game as Lampley III goes spinning down low and gets the right hand lay-in. 30 seconds left on the clock. Laney has it down low on Inwotica and gets the fadeaway to go. So that will most likely do it with 10 seconds left. Center Grove gave Pike a little bit of a scare in the first half as they were playing them really well, but in the third quarter and early in the fourth quarter, it was the transition offense and the explosion from this team that set them apart. So Superintendent of the Metropolitan School District of Pike Township is Dr. Larry Young. Pike High School Principal is Mr. Jeremy Wally. Athletic Directors are Dave Paddock and Kendra Champion McAloon. Chief Technology Officer is Chad Heck. Coordinating producers are Mrs. Tamby Fly McCall and Nayeli Castro. Director has been Tamby Fly McCall and Nayeli Castro. Technical Manager is Kyle Bredehoft and Herbert Velasquez. Tonight's camera operators have been Kyan Cook, Tanaya Cushingberry, and Briasia Tolbert. Graphics operator has been Jordan Chapman. And tonight's final score is Center Grove 38, Pike 55. Tonight's live stream is brought to you by Pike High School students with support of the Pike Township Technology Department. For everybody on the broadcast, I am Drew Cordes, and we thank you for watching tonight's game featuring the Pike High School Red Devils, presented by the students of RDTV and the Pike Media Team. Good night from Pike High School, and have a happy holidays.